Good morning, St. John's. My name is Matthew Cowperthwait, and I have the privilege of serving as the President of the Board of Trustees this year. To continue to keep the congregation informed, we will be continuing to try to provide board minutes once a month as we have been doing. Additionally, a significant amount of information can be found in our e-news, as well as under the main landing page of our website, by selecting Leadership at the right-hand side of the main title bar, and then selecting Board Notices and Updates. Our congregation continues to monitor the impact of COVID-19 in regards to worship. Our security and health safety team has started planning on how we can safely return to service. We continue to monitor guidance from the CDC and state officials, and even from the UUA itself. We are aware that some congregations, including locally, are planning alternative services for up to the next year. While we have not yet formalized plans within St. John's, we know that these plans can and always will change in light of new information. In the meantime, we are committed to that when we do reopen, we do so in a manner that is safe and supportive of our congregants, and in the interim we are exploring new ways for our community to interact. Continuing to look towards next year, you have hopefully seen the open list of nominations for the Board of Trustees, to be voted upon at our first virtual annual congregational meeting this June 7th. These positions include President, Vice President, and Secretary. Currently, we have received nominations of E.D. Holder for President and Nancy Henry for Secretary. We are currently looking for nominations for Vice President, however. Additionally, hopefully you've had a chance to attend one of our congregational budget input sessions this year, with our third and final one scheduled for this Sunday, May 17th at 10 a.m. While this year especially has been difficult to budget for, we still feel it is important that the congregation be a part of this important process. Related to budgeting, if you have not yet pledged, we urge you to do so. Pledging helps us in two very significant ways. First, and most obviously, is that these dollars given actively fund the work of the church. The second way is related to budgeting, and that it helps us understand what we may have available in funding for the upcoming year. One of the items I'd like to also conclude with is in regards to the Paycheck Protection Program. We did find out at the end of April that we were approved for a loan of approximately $36,000 through Heritage Bank in Northern Kentucky. A lot of this was due to the tremendous amount of work put forth by Linda Heath, Cliff Schisler, Jim McDonough, and Nancy Greenlee in the office to both fill out the tremendous amount of paperwork and facilitate moving the application forward. We are still in the process of setting up an account and receiving the loan, and there's still a lot of work left to be done to gain forgiveness for the loan. It is, however, a significant step for our congregation in working to retain staff over the next year. Lastly, I'd like to thank all the many members and friends of St. John's who continue to find new and amazing ways to contribute to our church, to build community with one another, and for making the congregation the special place that it is. Thank you very much for your continued support of St. John's. Thank you.